Hello, and welcome back to another art video. This time we'll be working on something in my sketchbook, new sketchbook, um, new fine liner, and it's generally just my artsona. We did have a reference open when we did this, and it was pretty interesting. I don't know what it is that I'm like channeling when I'm doing this. I'm just kind of like automatically drawing, like I'm just like drawing with no thoughts, but I can describe each image or like what I believe them to be. So this is the artsona holding up his hand and the wand, which is a brush, and he's kind of controlling that. As you can see, and his hair is really prominent, really thick and coily. Um, That is the first one. And then the second one is going to be, as I'm observing it, I'm not entirely sure what it is. Okay, it's him standing out in a field, it seems like, and there's a bunch of environmental energy charging in his general vicinity. So there is that, and that's what's going on there. He is dealing with that type of experience, and I don't know why I drew that, but I did, and I'm adding in clouds and things of that nature. It's very interesting that like I'm able to draw certain things if I'm not thinking about drawing those things. But if I were to think about drawing what I'm drawing there, it would be next to impossible to do because I would overthink it so much to the point where I don't do anything. And in this situation, it's like essentially just automatic. Like I'm just going like I'm just making marks and solidifying them. I'm not really taking too much time to think about any of that stuff. And yeah, it's very funny in that regard. One of the more like funnier things to me, at least, because I don't really understand why it is that way. You know, like if I think about it, I can't really do it, but if I don't think about it, I can just freestyle it out. And this one, I'm not really so certain what this thumb is supposed to be. It's really a bit more confusing than the others. But I guess he's like still standing in the environmental energy in a different perspective, like top down. And then this one, I remember, I don't know why I made that grid because I did not use it. I made a grid and then I just kind of like tried to hide it. Like I did a grid, it's like, okay, I want the grid gone now, like get rid of the grid. And lo and behold, I did get rid of the grid. Like I got rid of that grid like it was Tron. I did not want that grid there anymore. But this is just like a normal shot, like I guess like a portrait shot you would call it of my character. Just nothing's happening in this one. It's just kind of you know boring in that one, or not boring, but I guess neutral. And I wonder if that was because I started thinking. But this one is like a split shot, so this is his back, and he is expelling the energy forward. So we're behind him, I believe. It's hard to tell because for some reason the recording this light is like super bright. All right, yeah. So yeah, this is back and he's expelling energy forward. Why is that happening? I could not tell you, but he's expelling energy forward, and then this was the split shot, and this is his perspective from that same shot, but from in front. So we start drawing the hair long and billowy and coily. I think this would be a good time to, let you know about our sponsor, Boy Time, for the low price of a like, comment, and subscribe. Boy Time, our sponsor, will be happy. So if you can find it in your busy schedule to like, comment, or subscribe to the video channel, whatnot, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. And here we are. So like, part of my inspiration for, I guess, my artsona or whatever is Aquamatador from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I guess like Vega from Street Fighter. Like when I was a little kid, we used to have Street Fighter, and I always thought Vega was so cool because he had a mask. I was like, yeah, this mask is so sick. And it was like, I went to my friend's house, and their mother used to have like a mask on the wall of like tragedy and comedy, and I used to always want to wear it. But this bottom panel is the paintbrush expelling the fundamentals. So there's like an apple, it's supposed to be like, still life. Then you have a cylinder and a cube, the forms that you use to draw. So those are some of the things that go on in that frame. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. But yeah, it was based off Aquamatador from Yu-Gi-Oh! You could probably look it up, and like, I just like masks like that. Like I think that these type of masks are really cool, and or like Phantom of the Opera, Phantom Renegade from Metabots. Like I just like mask, and I think that it's cool to have that mask. It's a pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I used to really like the mask. I used to like that. I used to think the mask was so funny. Like as an adult, I think I tried to watch The Mask, and is I can't really watch it. It's not as entertaining for me anymore. And as a little kid, like it was just like, oh my god, smoking. Now it's just like, yeah. And I'm not like more like, oh man, you're just sophisticated now or whatever. It's like, no, I just don't. I just don't know. This one is more like I guess an impact kind of frame. So it's gonna be like a kind of like an explosionish thing going on or something, or energy expulsion. And yeah, I think that that's what is going on in this frame. I generally don't know what I'm doing with a lot of stuff. Like I haven't read very many comics or very much manga, if any, of either. I mean, I'm sure I've read manga, and I've definitely read like at least like three comics. Couldn't tell you what they were though. So like me doing these panels and stuff like that, I just like trying to figure out how to do that. But it would probably be more beneficial to just get the material. So, I don't know. But I did have fun doing this. It was like a really like therapeutic. It took about like 30, 40 minutes or something like that, but there was a break in there. This video is sped up to be about 10 minutes. So, and then this last one is the paintbrush, and it's gonna say Finn, like ending or whatever, because that is cool. You just have it paint out Finn like it's just some cool little thing. But which panel did you like? Do you like the character? Do you think that this is cool? Do you think it sucks? Let me know. Let me know. I am always curious, and I am always grateful for your feedback and interaction. So I will see you again soon. And yeah, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.